We have to understand that we have been given the creative potential to bring not only new life into the world, but new life out of broken things, broken cultures, broken fields, broken families. And we need to be better stewards of how we teach or equip people to think about that.
History has demonstrated with indisputable clarity that people can grow the pie of wealth and discover new sources of wealth through enterprise and innovation. Now, this insight is foundational for working with the poor because it reminds us that people, created in the image of God, are not the problem. People are the solution.
Bangladesh was a food shortage country. We needed food from everywhere to feed our 75 million people. That's why we had a big famine in 1974, where our story begins. Today, Bangladesh, with 144 million people, is a food surplus country.
When I was a graduate student 30 years ago, the received wisdom in every single book you would open suggested that China and India would never, ever be self-sufficient in food, particularly in India. And when I left graduate school, the absolute certain sense from the best thinkers in the world was it was only a matter of time till there would be political upheaval in India, the population would outrun the ability of the land to produce sufficient food, and that we'd never see the development of any wealth in India at all. Now, I was just in India. If one looks in India today, you see not just food self-sufficiency. The fact is, in India, India exports food, for heaven's sakes. India has a teeming population, and there's a growing sense that population growth is actually good for economic growth.
Human beings are not animals. Animals are the ones who go around and look for food all day and then get tired and sleep, and then next day begins in search of food. Human beings are created for a much bigger mission, to take care of the whole planet and take it forward.
A human being is much more than a mouth that consumes. A human being is a mind that creates and that produces. And if we annihilate human beings in their creativity, either we repress their creativity or we snuff them out of existence, you're basically repressing human productivity.
What creates wealth? People create wealth. The source of wealth is inside our head. It's our creativity, something we've been endowed with. Now, if human creativity is the source of wealth, then people are the source of wealth. And if you have a vast reservoir of poor people living in these slums we referred to, that is a source of untapped wealth that far exceeds the biggest oil reserves you could possibly find underneath your soil. That is really your source of wealth.